We don't care. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm sorry you're saddled with this.
No, no. Okay, so I think a lot of people may have missed our intro, and I'm glad. Do you want to restate your question, Terry? Even though I kind of wish you hadn't, but let's go.
My question was, once again, what do you think goes through a girl's mind the very first time something enters her body unassisted?
Is it supposed to feel like that? That would be my guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel
Is that
so
it?
uncomfortable. This is
Yeah.
so icky.
yeah. I know it's totally icky, but I think I cleaned it up pretty nice. I think that I showed what a professional I am.
No,
Because
you
that's
definitely
not the way
cleaned
I
it up.
pitched it. That's definitely not the way I pitched it
No,
to
you
you
did not
guys.
pitch it like this. You did not pitch it like this.
I
feel
did. I mean, it was like I'm doing this. I wasted this valuable moment of my life on this son of a bitch.
I just want to, from a guy standpoint, it was like, this is amazing. You know, like when
Like
you
the first time
finally,
something went into you?
Yeah, guys
no,
are
when you, when, good question, but no, when you're in there, you're like, this is everything I thought it was going to be.
That was your experience.
That was my experience. Like, this is where I belong. This feels good.
I've been called home.
It's like, yeah.
It's a home. By the way, I just had to take my vitamins.
I got to take my vitamins too after that fucking question.
I just took my pumpkin seed oil.
That's the one that makes your pee pee good, right?
Yeah, it does.
I just took my Jameson oil. So anyway,
My hash oil. Hold on.
oh my God.
Anyway, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, like, for me, it was a very awkward scenario. Since we're going to put ladies on blast like this, let me just tell you, I didn't punch my V ticket till my 18th birthday. And it's not for lack of trying. It was not for lack of trying.
I was 23.
Were you really?
Mhm.
Wow. Well, it taints like I was 7.
No, I don't remember. I was like
Uncle
17
Charlie?
or 17-ish.
Yeah. And so it's like, because, it's so awkward and uncomfortable, right? It really is.
No, it just never goes the way you think it's going to go. And
Yeah.
in my
No.
case, it's like, oh, I thought I was in love. I thought this was going to
Yeah.
be,
Yeah, man. 100%.
But that's a prerequisite for you getting with a girl that you liked. Like, you would not do it unless love was in the equation.
Oh, wow.
I can honestly say this out of the women that I've been with, I've really liked and respected every single one of them.
Oh, that's good stuff.
It's been, I've been very lucky, and
Yeah.
and all of them have had a certain amount of little to them too. Some great looks. You got pretty lucky there.
Right on.
Yes. So, hey, by the way, Uli, how do we say your name, right?
Yeah, how do we do
Yeah,
it?
yeah. I caught your. I'm sorry, guys. This is fucking amateur producing hour over here. I thought I had it all set up. Anyway, we are good. We are live. We have 14 people watching, a couple people hearting things. So, how do you say my name? So it's Uli. Uli. You always say Yuli. Southern. Oh my God, Southern Justin. Isn't that
Yeah, don't worry about him.
okay? So Uli.
Fuck that guy.
Uli, like if it was a girl, it'd be Julie. Just take the J off, right?
Okay.
My
Uli.
last
I
name's
like
even
that.
worse, but just Uli. We'll focus on that for a while.
I've always said Uli, but
Yeah.
I've never been confident about it. So I always go, Uli, just like I'm saying it real fast.
Right.
Because I don't know if it's Yuli or Uli or whatever.
Well,
I feel good. I feel
makes
good.
me feel like an idiot when I'm like, oh yeah, I'm totally friends with Terry. Really? He can't even say your name. I'm like, yeah, but we're tight, man. We're tight.
Actually,
so
he
tight.
misspells your name every time he says it. Yeah.
Oh man.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
No, I just need you to go make an apology tour. Like I'm actually friends with this guy because people
I
think
will make it about. Listen, I will apologize. Everything. As soon as I met Uli, I was a big fan of his.
oh, now listen, you're trying to get my pants. It's working.
No, it's true. It's true.
Wow.
And yes,
We had a good
Uli.
time from the
Uli.
word. We had a good time from the word go.
yes.
And I'm really looking forward to Taint making the trip up here to Springfield.
I'm going.
Yeah? Well, if you're not fucking on your deathbed, pal.
Well, even my ghost will haunt a hole if I don't make it out of here alive. By the way, I'm in the USVIs.
You're in the Virgin Islands?
I'm in the Virgin Islands.
Yes.
You look like somebody may have
American
just taken
ones.
your virginity away from you.
You're you're working and you're sick now.
And I'm sick. That's why I'm doing this from a bed. I'm actually hospice right now, and I wanted to get one show in
Want to get
before I
one
die.
shoe in?
I have a parasite inside me that's a football field long, so
Do you? Do you?
I'm in
this will be my
hospice
last
right
show.
now. Well, thanks for not shaving for it. I mean,
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right.
Still hit me.
Oh God, oh God, oh God. All right, well, that's good to go. We'll talk to you guys later. We can check
yes.
in with you. By the way, hey, before we get going, or we did start, I guess, but um, the people, if you want to send in your hot mom picture, if you think you have a hot mom, and I forget what the email is. I think it's I forget what it is now.
Yeah, it's chaospodcast@gmail.com. Let me double check on that though.
Yeah, and if you want to send that to us, we have a prize. We have a prize for the best, for the hottest mom, and we all have to decide to debate it. We'll bring the picture up on our screen and talk about them. So be aware that we are going to show everybody the photos we get, but we have a prize now for the very first person. It is the high-end, sought-after Nike hoodie. Just in time for summer.
Yes. Why we just sent one over to Pharrell, and he wore it at the Met Gala after party. And
He did, and that was really neat to see. And so we've got that. We have that happening. We're going to be giving away the KAOS podcast. It's the OG logo hoodie, Nike, and it's going to go to the person who. It's not going to your mom. It's going to the person who gets us their mom photo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So email it to us. We're going to be talking about this for the next few amount of shows. And when we get a good amount of people submitting a picture of their mother, we will give away that Nike hoodie. So I think it's ballsy to start off with a giveaway when you have 4 listeners.
I was going to say, yeah, the most expensive piece of our inventory.
It really is.
And we are giving it away if you are willing to pimp your mother out.
Yes, and we have sold quite a few of these. So thank you to everybody who's purchased one, because it really does go to our bottom line and paying for this stuff that we have to use.
Question from a commenter: Do they need to be naked or not? She wants
No,
to know.
not naked. We're not asking for your mom. No, just a picture of your mom. If you think your mom, you got a hot mom, we want to see her. You know,
Or you're married to a hot mom.
It's harder to rate somebody when you see their genitalia. It throws too much information you got to decipher into it.
Yeah, they might get a vote for nice rack instead of just their overall beauty.
Let's be honest, fellas. I look like melted candle wax, and so I will keep my clothes on too. How about that?
Yeah, exactly. So
hey,
all right,
some chicks like that.
That sounds good. So
wait, I've seen some of the pictures that people have already sent in. Some of the early
submissions.
Yes,
and it's far surpassed what I thought people had the hotness. I think some of these people.
Me too. We might have already the hottest crew of listeners so far. And one of the photos, I couldn't tell how to hold it.
Right. No,
I didn't know if I was supposed to. Is she standing on her head? Is she laying on? I didn't know what was going on, but it was a hot mom.
I didn't want to ruin anything, fellas, but that was me.
Oh, that was hot.
Whoa. That was Thanks. It's a lot of filters. A lot of filters.
You're
these days.
You're gonna win. What size hoodie do you wear?
We don't have to talk about that.
That would be the catfish of the century. If you turned your body into that picture you saw, you were going straight to the CIA.
That would be
no offense, but
wow! And the vote of confidence coming in real hot from Taint.
Hey, listen. We all
pal,
got body problems we were working on in our own way, or not. That's
especially
you would be the catfish of the century, you son of a bitch.
Especially as sick as you are. Hey, are you running a temperature?
I think I was earlier, but I got to be honest with you. Just being on with you guys, I feel better.
Yeah, well,
I think I'm being cured by chaos.
I think so. Cured by chaos.
I think it was that tahini-covered banana that you shoved down your throat.
Ah, that was it.
Did you put tahini on that?
Put a little tahini on a banana.
I don't know. He's in the Virgin Islands. Why wouldn't you?
It makes it spicy.
Yeah.
So spicy.
So I've been. So I want to ask Uli about how things went with the girl, because our very first show, you talked about how you're starting to see a girl. Is that still going good?
It is.
Did she listen or watch the show?
She did, and she had some pretty disappointing news for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No.
No. Listen, boys. That's it. Taint is healed. He's healed.
No.
He walks again. Uh, and she may even be listening right now, so I will choose my words carefully. But nothing but respect, man. This is an amazing person. But she said, I'm like, hey, you didn't happen to catch the show? She goes, I got bad news for you. I can't wear high heels or high heel boots anymore. That's it. She fucked up her hamstrings earlier in life, did it for all these years. And I'm like, shit, is this a deal breaker? You know?
It is a deal breaker.
But where do we want them to wear them?
Exactly.
That's the real
I have a solution. You don't have to walk in them.
And here's the other side of it, because she was kind of into it, like, because I used to be a firefighter, you know, for all those years and skinny. And I said, well, I guess you'll never see me in a fucking fireman's outfit again.
Oh,
you know?
yes.
Yeah. So I got to tell you, despite that, this is an amazing person. And I am trying my very best, fellas, to not fuck it up. This is an amazing person.
Well, that's good.
I'm grateful.
And we are here to support you in any way you need to be supported and to make sure you don't fuck it up.
Yeah,
I've been
don't fuck it
feral
up.
for so long, and I've fucked up friendships along the way, even recently. And I'll tell you what, this person is the bomb. And you know what? If she still tolerates me, fucking kudos. And if she kicks my ass to the curb, that's cool.
And we don't know your name because we're going to try to keep your privacy private. But
Appreciate that.
I will say this: you don't have to walk in them.
Yes.
Okay, you do not
They're
have
not
to walk.
for walking.
Now we are still working on.
Taint, what are you doing?
For the
Kind of like this.
That's it, just like
What
that,
do you
Taint.
This is you want to airwalk them.
All right. Well,
Somebody's having some sort of fever dreams.
my buddy Jason just popped in, and he gets to see Taint's legs up in the air like you don't care.
It's a good time to have you here. So we're still working on the streaming thing and how people could let you know how many people are on, because I know that we're probably not getting credit for what's on our Facebook pages and all this other stuff. It's just people that are coming in here. So we're working on stuff, but this is so much better than the crap that I dumped in our lap when we first started this.
Agreed.
So yeah, so we're good to go. It's going to start happening here, and there you go. But I've been working hard. I've been doing some different things.
Yeah, what you been doing?
Well, I made a decision.
All right,
that
I love this.
well, I have I don't know. I want to learn some stuff, and I'm very intrigued, and it's probably not best for a guy my age or anything else, but I'm very intrigued
without
about
knowing
YouTube.
what it is. Why?
Yes.
I don't like how you put your age in as a caveat. It wouldn't have stopped you in your 20s.
It wouldn't have, but I'm going to tell you what it is. I have started a daily vlog on YouTube. And nobody wants to hear a guy in his 60s talking about shit.
Are you in your 60s yet?
Yeah.
I thought we were closer in age.
No,
Fuck.
I just look great.
You really do.
Yeah.
I age like milk.
Well, you still walk nicely, so that's a treat for everyone.
Even in heels.
I started this thing, and the reason why I started is I'm scared. I'm literally scared right now at my age. I'm scared at my financial situation. I'm scared at my chosen profession and what's happening to the industry. I'm just scared out of my mind. So, and I realized I don't have any real talent. I don't have no desire to go to real estate school or to do anything like that. So I decided I'm going to learn everything I can about like a YouTube channel. I don't think I'm going to be, if I could just, bring a little extra money in, that would be great. But I am so afraid. I look at Sherry and I'm thinking, I don't want to leave you penniless. I don't want to leave you without anything. And I'm also known as a dreamer for her. And you guys know, Taint's heard of many of my dreams throughout the years, and not a lot of them have stuck, but I try everything.
You throw a lot of shit on the wall, and I think that's fucking admirable, honestly.
I mean, I'm not apologizing for that, but this feels good. This thing feels like I want to do it. But the problem is, I post stuff on Instagram, and the thing that I got the most response from, the most views, is a fucking neighbor's cat.
Oh, the one that was looking at you.
There's 5 or 6 videos of that cat. We lock eyes every day. And I put love music behind it. We lock eyes, and he'll check me out, or she'll check me out.
I
That
love
cat
that
is the
cat.
coolest cat ever. But but that thing's getting thousands of views while I'm just struggling to be. I
Well,
want to do
it's
something
an animal.
meaningful.
Animals
Yeah,
always get more.
It's not wrong. Cat, dude, I click on every cat video. Cats and scare pranks.
yeah, me too. And every animal video, I
Or if
love.
I
I'm
a
not a real
bear in a
cat guy.
tree. I mean, people are like, and the way you shoot it by zooming in, you can't quite see it at the onset, and then you realize, oh, there's a cat in the window, and you get closer. I
Yeah.
would love to see even with a bigger zoom to get right up on his face.
The one where he was sitting in the middle of the floor staring at me was so funny to me.
He's a
Uh,
pervert, man.
and then the one laying at, and laying on the back. But anyway, yeah, it's amazing what people are into. And I don't know if I'm barking up a wrong tree here or whatever, but
I think you
I
should explore this relationship with your cat.
I
With
think
this
I
cat.
should. I just don't want my neighbor to like all of a sudden the pictures of a cat go viral and they go, wait a minute, that's my fucking house.
How
It's
dare you put
outside.
Mr. Buttersworth out in blast?
I'd love to know the cat's name.
Oh my!
He only
Even
has a
better.
reasonable expectation of privacy. That cat is staring at you too.
Thank you.
Keep in mind, Taint's got dengue fever down in the Virgin Islands. He's not exactly completely with it.
I've seen a witch doctor, and he
You-
gave me the bomba grass.
Yeah. The jazz cabbage. Make a high man. Listen, you went from hospice to upright within
Yeah.
19 minutes.
What's happening with you? It's the adrenaline's kicking
It's
in.
the show.
I can't tell you how many times I've done the Lex and Terry show when I've been very sick. And I feel great during the show.
Yeah.
Absolutely great. And I'm going, I may have got this, And then the moment we say, all right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow, I'm laying on a floor somewhere.
Right. And you're like extra spent too at the end of the day. I'd go home
Yeah.
and be like, I just feel like I've just done a marathon.
It's
Yeah, and
fun.
you guys are doing amazingly long shows. I mean, I just have the show on Q102. I'll tell you what, man, I get emotionally or not
How long is your show?
5 hours.
Is it really
Five.
5 hours?
It's the afternoon.
Dude, that's nothing to sneeze at, man. That's
But
a
it's not
long-ass time.
consistent. It's through the music's going.
But that almost makes it worse because then you have to like think about things.
Yeah, you looking at the clock going, man, it's 8 minutes till I got to talk. What am I going to do?
That would
How am
be
I gonna
tough
do?
for
Then
me.
you rehearse it in your head, what you're going to say. You think everybody in the I remember these days. You think everybody in the world is hanging on your every word and nobody cares.
Oh shit, boys! Oh, we just got one. I had a real moment. I really wanted to share with you guys. I can't fucking believe it. And yes, Rodney, I am a cat whisperer. Thanks for seeing me. I got my first call from a prison. I don't expect you to listen to Q102 up here in Springfield, Missouri, but I got my first call from you have a call from a federal prison to accept press 5. Dude, John Stone he's in the joint and he's making requests.
What's he in for?
I'm not there yet. Dude,
Oh, you got to. That's got to be the first thing out of the box.
No. So I'm supposed to record all these calls, right? So we can use them like down the road.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm fucking up the technology. I'm getting half the call. I'm getting yelled at. And even Leslie and Mike, they're all like, you piece of shit, you fucking didn't record it. I'm like, bitches, you can't touch me. I am now on the yard in a prison. I'm good.
Yeah. You got
Exactly.
an insider.
Yeah, they like you already.
Oh, dude, it's amazing.
So that's good. We've had some
Dude,
some of our better
congratulations.
listeners. Yeah, some of our better. That's a big moment. Some of our most biggest memorable listeners were coming from the Slammer.
Hey, and I
Yeah.
don't want to know what you're in for too, because like you might be just. I mean, obviously you've.
Oh,
made
you
some-
want to know?
Yeah, a little bit.
And you know-
wanna
I'm also hoping that I don't think the Chomos have access to like call privileges.
You think you're right. You probably have like gag orders.
I think
or
I'm
whatever.
getting somebody from who's like on administrative detail, but John has told me more than once. He's like, "I'm in the trenches, brother, every day. They should be letting me out, but they're not." I'm like, "I'm here for you, John." So I've got a new listener, and I got to tell you guys.
Well, be careful. Like if he gets out, he's knocking on your door.
Oh, 100%. The entire studio thinks he's going to come fucking kick my ass because I
And he
didn't have the
might.
right Breaking Benjamin song on the other day or some shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. I
had a
got
chance
real
No,
to
that's
excited.
go
good. That's
My
good.
stepdad worked at the prison that one of the letters used to come from the show. And so I was in like very early talks to set up me going to the prison. And my stepdad's like, you probably don't want to do this. Guy gets out. He's going to go find you to like make your friends.
Yeah, I remember that guy too. He was great though. He was
Great
in for
pin.
murder. He was in for murder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a fireman, I actually got to go. Excuse me. Oh, this got put out as Terry saying this. I said, you know it, Rodney. Anyway, I got to go tour the Fed Med one time, and I'll tell you what,
I didn't even say that. Who did that?
that was me. I
Okay.
apparently now that when I try to comment, since we have all these live, that's
Oh,
just
I
me.
see.
But anyway, I got to go tour that place, and kudos to the folks that work there because that's some scary shit. Like you don't even think just one side over the wall, and there was a part of that prison where they told us this is the worst of the worst. If this catches on fire, they're not getting out. Like they are staying in here.
They're way in the back.
Yeah.
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 And,
Lex and I did a ride around with the cops one night, and we went into the
oh,
prison.
that was fun.
It was not fun.
No.
The only fun part was we pull into this parking lot. The cops turn off their lights, and there were two cops, and we pull into the parking lot like we're like, I don't know, Secret Service guys or something.
Yeah.
And they didn't tell us what the parking lot was. And it was a bunch of places where gay dudes hook up.
Oh yeah.
And they were popping up out of cars. They were doing all kinds of stuff, and they're running and things. It was sad, but interesting in the same way. But then they took us to the prison. And as we walk in the door, there's a guy not in his cell. He's got his prison pants on, no shirt. He's this ripped black dude. And he's mopping the floor. And we walk in. He could have easily had a weapon and everything. He'd have easily killed us right there. And I'm going, I don't like this at all, man. No, thank you. No, thanks.
Scary.
So, but anyway, there you go.
I've been overnight in the clink before. It's not fun. They take away your freedom for a little bit, and you realize I want to be a good boy, a good little boy.
I did 4 hours in Gen Pop.
And
It was not great. It was not great. I joined like 3 gangs.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Just
Just to
save
stay
yourself.
alive, dude. I just Latin Kings, the Bloods, and also, whatever so Springfield has the dubious honor of having the Midwest Honkies. That's literally a gang we have out here.
I like it.
Is that a Caucasian game?
Well, good perception, Tank. You are right on it. I think the fever's broken. You are solving the mystery.
I'm
Yes.
back.
I'm back. Yes, Taint Midwest Honkies is a Caucasian gang.
You know what? I don't want to be in a gang, but I understand why they have gangs.
Of course,
I get
of
it.
course. Yeah.
But I would like to name gangs.
Oh, I think that'd be great, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to start. My brother actually. I wanted to start a scooter-based gang called like the Vesperados or the Scooterables.
that.
The Scooterables.
Oh, that's really good. You know when people always go band name when they hear something, I'm going to start doing gang name.
Dude,
Gang name.
Gang name.
Silver Spurs.
I think that's what we do on this show from now on. Gang name.
Hey,
Tonight's gang name brought to you by the East Side Locos. Right.
Brought to you by
have,
Vaseline.
I have a 13. Last little thing about a gang why I'm so scared to go back now is that I went to Oliver Peck's 13 tattoo thing for the Guinness Book of World Records.
Yeah.
So I have a 13 on my ass. So my ass is literally
Oh my
property
God.
of MS-13.
Do you mind if I make a quick call to ICE? Just
Yeah.
not a problem.
I
Not a
think we're
problem.
good. I think
How do
we're
you feel about Alcatraz? Are you into it?
I'm liking it.
Okay, cool.
good.
So, guys, I want to bring up a thing for you, and maybe this is going to work for our podcast. I hope so. But
Well,
I'm going
better
to call.
because we're doing it. Right
Yeah, I'm
now.
calling it the medical minute. Okay,
Okay.
the medical minute, and these are things that I'm doing. I'm
Hold on.
learning
Hold
about
on
the.
a second. Hold on a second. I think I could do something here with this. Just stay with me.
Okay.
Trust me on this. Okay. I
God,
was
you sound
playing
like
around.
my proctologist.
Hold on. Hold on a second here.
Trust me, just for a
Okay,
second.
hold on 1 second.
I could
Okay. All right.
stay with him.
Let's see if this works.
This is beta testing.
Nothing.
We test everything in the real world. We're like Tesla, okay?
Fuck.
If it runs off the road, that's on you.
There it is.
The medical
Okay,
minute.
all right, there it is.
All right,
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Thank you,
So-
Terry.
You're welcome, guys.
If you guys have any IT questions, ask any of us.
We've got,
Anything about the movie It?
it looked like I knew what I was doing. I can't tell you how happy
Look at
I
that!
am
Look at
about
that
this.
font work! Look at that font work! You just don't see that every day.
And I typed, I don't know how to type.
I heard you type it. It was one finger at a time, like an
It
angry
was like
chicken.
that. Tick, 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 tick. I'm going, God, I got nervous and
The
everything.
medical.
How do
All
you
right.
make me go away? Cancel.
All right. So I've got many broken parts, of course, because I'm 1,000 years old. And I recently, thanks to aforementioned lady, got down with some biofreeze on my knee, right? I'm like, okay, that feels a little bit better.
Biofreeze is good.
Biofreeze is the shit. It can be a little bit addictive. And then I went to icy hot just to sort of mix it up. You know, I'm all about trying this and that. You know, it's trial and error. I'm going to tell you fellas right now, if you put fucking icy hot on your body, on your knee, or anywhere else, and you take a hot shower, it will feel like a chemical burn that does not go away.
Yeah.
Okay?
I'm sorry you had to deal with this.
Have you dealt with this? Am I not a pioneer?
Jay, do you want to tell him?
Yeah, I've done some icy hot things where you just put it a jock of fire.
And
and
we
use
call it
icy
the
hot.
jock of fire, where we would put it on and on during the show.
But it burns so
we
bad.
would load that thing up and put it on the jock, and people
Half
would
a
wear
tube.
Well, now I just feel like an amateur.
No,
But
it's bad, dude.
you
If it's
know,
even
he can
near.
identify with your pain is what he can do.
I'm weeping in the shower like somehow I've called down the
And
dogs of war
it
on my
doesn't
fucking
wash
knee.
off. It doesn't
No,
wash off.
no. Anyway, that's your medical minute brought to you by Icy Hot. Don't put it where it's going to burn.
Hold on. Brought to you by Icy Hot. No, I'm not going to do that.
I will be trying different things to mend a broken body and getting back to you. My EMT license expires this fall, so let's just get it in there while we can.
Oh, really? You as a guy who is, you know,
need
an
an EMT
EMT
number.
fire guy,
Mm,
you should have known.
that's not in any of the training. That's
What, you've had to have seen weird stuff throughout.
I've
your
seen a lot
career.
of weird stuff.
So
I have
did you remember any of the weird stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Did you apply any of the weird stuff you've learned to, like, oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to put one of those plastic.
Yeah,
army
I'm also
boots
not
tip
going
in
to put my
wing.
unit into the opening of a 2-liter bottle. Been there.
I've tried to put it in there.
Had to cut it off.
2-liter
Really?
bottle.
Okay. Do I have
The
to make
neck
a
of
visual even
2-liter
more?
bottle.
Yeah, you had to cut your wiener off.
Not
No.
mine. No,
Oh,
the
okay.
bottle.
You had to cut the wiener. Yeah, really?
Yes, I cut the wiener off, Terry. It was an unprescribed castration.
Gotta come off.
Litigation pending.
Hey,
okay?
listen, you're not a fireman anymore. This could have been the reason.
Yeah, no shit.
That's true.
Yeah. Enforced
You cut
retirement.
one person's dick off, and all of a sudden you're not a fireman.
Just one person, and they start talking.
Oh, Rick just said that's why you get the roll-on biofreeze. I'm telling you, even the roll-on icy hot, still, it was the worst. I'm telling you, fellas.
I will say this: this chat room is not as prolific as the other program we were using, because everybody could get in, because it would take the comments from whatever. I don't know. Maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, it's very much a sausage fest up in here. Professional EMT opinion. What can I use to be clear? Bag case of the crotch crickets. Well, stop going to the north side. That's your first move. You're going to want to do that right there. Little
By the way,
gasoline.
how come every bad part of town is the north side?
I think Chicago's the opposite, though, right? Isn't it the south side?
I think you're right there.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Way,
But
way to embarrass me in front of all of our listeners.
sorry,
Everyone's watching.
We're supposed to be.
we're united on this. We're united on this. I'm sorry. Even down in the Virgin Islands, north side, the worst side.
What do you mean no one's watching? We have a bunch of people now. We have 14.
I think
Not that.
7 of
You know
them
how-
are
you-
us, our own
You know how
feeds
many
watching
people
us.
read? How many people read the Bible on day one? One.
How many?
It's got to start somewhere,
I'm telling
Terry.
you what, this
You're
healing,
right. This is a great. I love your fever dreams.
Mhm.
Taint's healing process is a mystery.
It's been fun watching him heal himself.
Next thing you know, he's going to levitate. He's so close.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's got, oh boy, what's he doing?
By
All
the
right.
way-
So, subject 2, we're off the medical minute.
I like the medical minute. Do I need to get another banner ready?
Well, no, it's
Yes.
you. You're next.
Oh,
we each had
I-
little, what are we
Well,
talking
I
about?
think I already brought it up.
Okay.
I brought it up about my my new vlog and how scared I am to do it,
I fucking
and the
love it,
reason
though.
and the reason why I'm doing it. And I think I'm just going to be honest with everybody. I need people. I need support. I
think we
need
all do, dude.
I need people to share it. I need people to subscribe. I need people to make sure I'm just relying on people to make the rest of my life okay.
Yeah, I don't want to
think
be
they're there
Debbie.
for you.
Yeah.
I don't want to be Debbie Downer in this case because we're having so much fun with the ball sack icy hot. But part of it is, and you and I talked about this, Terry, off air. It's like, man, we still have much to give, right?
Yes.
And especially in that YouTube space where it's like a 3-year-old unboxing fucking Pez candies is making 28 million a year. I get that. Like, but that doesn't mean there's not a space for us. All 17 people, all these nice people commenting, we're making a connection, and I think you have a lot to offer because you've been through the shit. Look at Taint; he's going through it right now.
Yeah,
He's experiencing fever dreams for us.
Yeah,
I'm
and
mentally deficient.
I'm going to experiment on this show with a lot of different things. I'm going to make some drinks. I make a great margarita. I know how to with all the fresh juices. I have this stuff that I bought the other day to make an old fashioned. I'm going to be doing that. I've done cooking with Terry videos before. I'm going to move some of those over there. I'm going to do some of the talking and walking and bring some humor to it. I just think that people are out there scrolling all day long, right? And we all do it. And you scroll and you scroll and you scroll and you never feel that great afterwards, depending on what you watch. Or you could be downer news or doom scrolling, or you just feel, bottom line, the best case scenario is you feel like you've just wasted a bunch of time. So my goal is to make it feel like, you were doom scrolling, you were just killing some time, but at least you don't feel so bad about yourself afterwards.
Dude, I loved hearing about like your these taco places you're finding inside stores. Like, even if it was a brief, like, this is the best burrito I've found on this side of Seattle.
Yeah.
Like, I'd lock into that shit.
Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm learning how to edit. I'm learning all those different things. So just be patient. And the bottom line is that I've tried a bunch of different things, and this feels kind of like this show. It just feels right. It feels good. So,
I like you doing this because it's kind of fun going along with you on your walk. I like to see you navigate the city.
Yeah, me too, man.
no, it's good. Thank you for the part.
You got a double Dutch rudder for me and Tane right there, so you're good.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I hope they were real. I hope you weren't just jerking me off.
Well, I haven't seen the new one, but I've seen your man on the street stuff before, and I like cruising around with you.
Well, it's a new one. It'll get going here. So it's on YouTube. If you could, and by the way, it's YouTube, the Terry James, THE Terry JAYMES.
No one can blame you, Tane. You were on hospice an hour ago.
Yes.
I'm back. I put some weed in me.
Good news for the family. He's back.
Do you think weed was the right thing for you?
No. No, but I had a banana, had a lot of sugar in it. That probably helped too.
Hey, also, speaking of smoking things, and my buddy Jason just popped in. Smoking meats, man. That's what I do. I've got like 5 smokers out here. We could have cooking, like we could make one episode. Hey, what are you bringing to the table? I think that'd be awesome.
I want an old school, like from Santa Barbara area, tri-tip sandwich.
Dude, I got you. I got the pico, the tri-tip, the
right kind of bread. The kind of
San Luis sourdough. Yeah.
I used to go to the place in the hills in Santa Barbara.
Mm-hmm.
It's still there. I forget what it's called, but it's like an old cabin. And if you would go up there on the weekends, these bikers would be there.
Oh, on the Passover to Santa Ynez up the 154.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Exactly. And these bikers would be there on the weekends out in the parking lot.
Yep.
Doing tri-tip sandwiches.
Hell yeah,
and
man.
That's all they did. There was nothing else on the menu. It was just a tri-tip sandwich. They were always raising money for something because I think bikers are just fucking great people.
Yeah, dude, they care about people.
They do. And so I would love going to that place. And I've had tri-tip since. I just haven't had it that good.
I made it the other night, and even new lady was like, fuck. Because I go old school, I go Santa Barbara style. And when you guys come out for the Lex and Terry Subpar Classic, we're throwing down at the place, dude. I am making food for everybody.
Love it.
I can't wait.
It's going to be
My
great.
brother has one of the little Santa Barbara tri-tip grills where you put it on there and lower it or raise it.
Mm-hmm.
It's on like a little spit. You got the coals down there.
Yeah.
Awesome, man.
It is so good. And excuse me. There you go.
Because he lives out there and his family's from that area, Santa Clarita.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, it was wild when I moved to Springfield and they talked about, have you ever heard of this tri-tip? I'm like, yeah, that was a low rent cut of meat like lobster was back in the day.
Yeah,
And
it
Santa
is
Maria
still a
style
low
seasoning.
rent.
Yeah.
It's still a low rent cut of it, but done right, holy crap.
Oh,
It's
it's done.
amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
By
And,
the way, there's a message in here. It says tri-tip has a different meaning in Bangkok. I want to know what that means, or is that just
yeah.
a joke?
No, I
I
think
think
Kevin's
it's where
on
the
something.
three combine, the three weenuses combined.
It's a
Have you
super
guys ever
weenus.
fantasized about going to? Have any of you been to Bangkok?
Nope.
No, but I'd go.
I would love to go because but I don't know how it. I don't want to be fooled.
I think I think Taint might be there right now.
I don't. That would be a pretty sad thing to see in person. It would be fun. I don't like going and drinking out in those places anyway.
No, I don't trust any of this stuff.
You feel like you're about to get robbed every second.
Every second of the day, somebody's always scamming you and all that, and I don't like any of that. But I've been pretty lucky so far throughout that. But yeah, I
Just keep it that way.
but those lady boys or whatever they are in Bangkok.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm again. Oh, thanks, Rodney. Yeah, it's one of those deals too where it's like, how far do you take it? How far are you willing to go? Because I don't know, man. I'd like to think that I'm open minded, but if I found myself in that situation, I think I might not be as open minded as I think I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not that open minded.
I have heard that's too open.
I like some kink and I like some sexy stuff, but you gotta draw the line
There's
somewhere.
got to be a boundary somewhere.
I draw the line at dick.
Mhm.
It's fair. That's totally fair.
And hey, listen, I have no problems.
Yeah, I'm not going to
can
kink shame.
No, good, not at all.
No.
I am amazed by it. I have a friend who is engaged to somebody that he met there.
Yeah.
Who is a she-male lady boy? I don't know
Sure.
what they call him. He's engaged to her.
I'm not going to yuck your yum, but when I find out you're like sporting that third leg, I'm going to try my best to transition it into like, all right, cool, man. Can we go? Let's go get drinks and hang out. Like we can be friends,
Yeah.
but it's not my,
Let's
it's
watch
not my
the
jam.
football.
Yeah.
Holy
Hey,
shit!
before we bang, throw a spiral to me.
Hey, that was a little too tight. No way, buddy.
Throw me a two-handed chest pass, and we'll see what we got here.
Taint
The
does love a
thumbs
good
going up?
spiral. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah,
You throw him a call
sign.
sign and he knows how to fast pitch. No, buddy, no way.
Yes, do a signal to him. Hey, do a nice curveball, nice Uncle Charlie.
All right, you guys ready for the next subject that I wanted to bring up?
Okay, I like it.
Here we go. So I was looking around on Facebook trying to invite friends to the KAOS podcast because I really want people to enjoy this, and I think we are having a great time. Okay. Oh, interesting. So as Terry off gasses and Taint clutches his pearls, I was going through my friends list because I didn't just hit select all, and I noticed how many dead friends I have on Facebook.
Oh yeah, that's sad.
Have you guys dealt with that shit?
Oh yes, I do, and I do not delete them.
I don't either.
I have them in my phone book. Old family members, everything else. I will not take them out.
Voicemails are the worst. I keep dead people voicemails forever.
I have one from my brother Mick, and I still haven't been able to listen to it.
Yeah, dude, I get that.
Haven't. Sherry has one from her dad who called and sang happy birthday to her.
Oh, that's awesome.
And
It's kind of beautiful.
And she listens to that on her birthday. It took her a while. It wasn't the first time, but it took her a while to warm herself up to it. Like it was her birthday was on April the 2nd. And all of a sudden I'm looking around for, where are you? And she comes back downstairs and she goes, I was upstairs listening to my dad's email.
That's beautiful.
Voicemail.
I had a voicemail from my dad before he passed, but it was so hard to listen to that I had to get rid of it. And then when I thought like I was kind of over that shit, I got back onto LinkedIn to sort of update because I'm not in real estate anymore. I'm in radio and stuff. And it was a message from my aunt, and it was so off the rails, unhinged. Oli, please contact me. What is happening? I don't know. I miss you so much. And I'm like, I got to keep this. Like she's long gone, but
Uh,
I don't want to disrespect. And I've got friends right now that are going through like loss of parents and stuff. So how do we
yep.
deal with that? Like there should be like you can make friend groups on Facebook. Like these are people who have passed away. Just honor them. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sending them invites to the
You know
Chaos
what?
podcast.
I have a friend. Her name's Jane, who I used to work with in radio many, many years ago. And she has become and written a book. She's kind of a death expert. We should bring her on the show.
I'd love that.
We should have her on and talk about death and help some people
And
out.
she's
'Cause
not bad vibes. She's a cool death person.
Yeah, she's cool. Yeah, she's super cool. She gets
It'd be
it.
easy to bring people down if you did a bad
Oh
job.
no, she first of all, she's she knows me and she knows what she's about to get on this. But we could bring her on, and we would love to have guests on the show. By the way, right?
100%. 100%. Yes, yes. I have someone who's also very death positive, my friend Michael, and she's amazing about this. She would be a great plus one on the show.
All good stuff. See, look at that. Look at us doing whatever.
Talking about barbecue, death. We got it all.
Sorry, I had to cough. I don't know what's in
All right,
this
that
one.
was a bit of a downer, boys. I didn't mean
That
to.
was not a downer. It was, it's something that
Thoughtful thoughts.
I've never talked to anybody about, and I see the names every once in a while in my contact list, and I usually take a moment to think about them. I think it's important to have, and on Facebook, they're not reaching out anymore, but
I have a buddy's
I have my-
motorcycle that he gave to me and he died. So now I have like stuck with a 69 CB 750 forever.
why do you feel like you have to be the caretaker of that?
Because either I can't sell it. I would have to give it back to his family or his
Did
daughter.
he leave it for you, or did you just have it?
He gave it to me before he died. He didn't leave it to me, so it's like one of these things where it's like I just remember him on it and all that,
Yeah.
Good memories. Good memories.
Here's one here that Kevin, did you see that? It says, can you put that on the screen? Look at that. Oh,
Yeah, I can.
Look at
Right
that.
there.
Kevin says, I have a recording of my dad giving me advice about women. He said, don't matter how, but she's just there. Somebody somewhere is tired of her shit. Yes, that is a normal thing. That one.
But I love that his father had put that as their like a final voicemail, right? It's like, I mean, it's a universal truth, but there's something about your old man saying that to you that's kind of actually touching. It's like, and Tom Segura had someone who's like, like he said something about his father passing, and his dad leaned in real close. He's like, I got to tell you something I've never told anyone. He's like, what, Dad? What? I've always liked a big bush. Like it was just so weird, like deathbed confession.
Nice.
Right?
Who is your favorite comedian working right now?
Tank. I mean, you can't say yourself.
I'm a big Tim Heidecker fan from Tim and Eric. I like him. He had this like fake kind of who's the guy that used to be from New York and be a real tough guy? Andrew Dice Clay. He had like a character that he did that was like that, and he's a pretty funny guy. I like him.
Hickory dickory dock.
I don't think Hickory Dickory Dock.
Okay, I'm going to post one up here for you guys. You guys have to watch this guy's special.
All right.
I don't know where his special is, but you have to watch it.
Rory Scovel.
Scovel.
All right.
Hell yeah, Rory's really funny.
He is so. Have you seen his special, Tate? The one about religion
maybe
and
not
sex?
this one, but I've seen Rory stuff before.
I will tell you guys. He's in a. He does it in a theater, and a lot of people don't know who he is, but he does this thing, and I was in tears. He had the ability to turn a theater into it felt like he was just there talking to three people.
Oh, I love that.
It was magical. And the stuff that he talks about was edgy and funny. Starts off with religion and sex, and he talks about anal sex with his wife and his dad here in the special. And it is, but he doesn't come off as hey bro-ish. In fact, he doesn't like all the bros. He's not a bro-ish guy. It doesn't sound like he's cursing or trying to be rude to get laughs. This guy is probably the best stand-up out there right now, as far as I'm concerned. So check him out, everybody. Rory Scovel.
You guys have way more insight into that stuff. Like I thought the Sledgehammer special from Segura was fantastic, especially because I watched Christina P's stuff. And so when you see that interaction, it's just really great because you recognize what they have. John Mulaney's latest stand-up where he talks about his rehab times, like That's
good.
that's a tough one, right? Because it's like he's clean now, but he's still able to make it funny. He's like, all you assholes on Venmo leaving messages. That's not what Venmo's for. It's for drug deals.
I love his. I don't know. He's just got the ability. His writing is
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
So I'm a fan of his. Nate Bargatze, I think, is great.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just so you guys know, I'm not a total heathen. I had to
Oh,
throw
yeah,
Nate
yeah.
in there because he's Mister,
Clean guy.
clean guy.
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of like a Gaffigan. I saw Gaffigan and he's great.
Yep.
But
I'm trying to think of the other guy. He's got a special called Shrimpin' Ain't Easy, and it's an older
Ain't
one.
easy.
So let me find out who that is, guys. So I always forget his name, but if you have a chance to see this one,
There's
Kevin-
a few bright spots in comedy now where not everybody's sounding the same again, and it's starting to open back up.
well, and Kevin here in the comments says Kill Tony. I hear his name a lot.
yeah,
He's okay.
yeah, to me, and don't take this wrong, Kevin. Kill Tony is a guy that does it. You know when your friends like a band and you just don't get it, and
That's
you
how I feel
think that
about Radiohead.
and you think that all of your friends are like, and you think that they just follow some leader, like, oh, I'm saying that they're a great band because you hear all your friends say it, and your friends don't even think, oh, really, what's your favorite song? And they don't even know. I think that Kill Tony's that guy in comedy. It's like people like him because the bros like him. You
Okay.
know, he got signed off by the bro people, and it's like they have their own little comedy world, which I respect and I enjoy sometimes.
Is that the
But
Austin world?
yeah, it's almost like it's like a cult. It's really strange.
Interesting. Interesting. All right. So the next subject I wanted to bring up real quick. I have recently rediscovered, and also I love this show anyway, but I started going down different rabbit holes, super late to the game, but I have a huge Walton Goggins, like, dude crush. That guy. He's fascinating to me. Dude, he's like Christopher Walken. He's his own dude. I really appreciate what he brings to the table.
Yeah, he's great, and I've come up with a name for this segment, by the way, if you guys don't mind.
Absolutely. Uli wants to fuck Goggins. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
absolutely. Yes,
Yeah,
100%.
goggles.
Oh my God. Terry, you came up with that so fast, I can't even
The
be
guy's
mad.
super lean. Even I admit, like, I wish I had this guy's physique. And he's
Well,
like,
I think if you smoke 30 cigarettes a day, it works like he does.
Also,
does he smoke?
Yes.
oh yeah. He doesn't have a forehead. He has like a 17 head.
Yeah,
And he doesn't.
it starts at the back. He looks like almost like a logo from the Cleveland Indians or something.
Yes. Like a severed
Wow, really
ninja
bringing
head.
it back.
Jesus.
Christ.
It's pretty big, but he owns it, man.
How we got canceled.com. Yeah, but that's what I love about him. You're right, Taint. He owns it. He's like, I ain't getting no fucking hair pieces, you fucking weirdo.
No, he's super cool, and there's some sort of controversy going on with him right now about the girl in White Lotus.
Oh shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, I didn't
Well,
watch
it's
that show, so I don't know.
Oh, she's got these big old buck teeth thing going.
Oh, did he
He
say?
knows she's got those big ass teeth. What the fuck are we all talking about?
I know, but they made fun of her on Saturday Night Live a few weeks ago. Apparently, I didn't see it, and she got very upset. So Goggins is out. You know, he's supposed to do something for Saturday Night Live, and he wouldn't do it because they made fun of her. But there's supposedly they had a big rift on the set, all kinds of stuff. But I agree with you about this guy. He's man crush material.
Yeah, I think the title of the segment is Uli wants to fuck Walton Goggins. I
Yeah.
think we covered it. Okay.
Yeah.
There it is.
There it is.
This is why you got to watch on YouTube, people, or wherever we're doing
Blazing
this.
fast logos.
Because there's a certain amount of visual aspects to this show,
Hey,
and there plans to be more of them.
Taint, you're making our viewer Joel seasick because he's going to
Okay.
throw up.
Sorry, buddy.
I think he doesn't know you're on a barge right now somewhere out in the.
I am on a barge, yeah.
Those are not those Google glasses, or what Meta glasses are they?
No, these are old
I
man
tried them.
glasses.
I was able to try those dudes.
I remember. How did that go for you?
The strangest thing in the world. You could be like, you could walk into a store and you could pick up a book and you're reading the book or whatever it is, and then you put it down and you go shopping and stuff. And you could touch your glasses and say, hey, whatever it is. You could say, hey, man, what was that book I was looking at? That was Illusions by Richard Bach. It is the craziest shit ever.
Isn't there a line that we draw though?
I
each
think
of
that
us?
might be it, but I knew that. I mean, I was in awe, and then I was scared.
Well, they didn't sell a whole bunch of them. I know.
No, but there's new ones coming out now. Well, I forget who's making the Ray-Ban ones.
I feel the same way about Snapchat. It's too fast for me. Like we all have a line in the sand that we draw with technology.
Yeah,
And it becomes too fast. Watching my kids play video games because they're keyboard and mouse.
yeah.
And I just want to go back to like Halo where you could teabag people. Like that was the big move, right?
Asteroids.
Right. Yeah. And they're like, oh no, I've got 70. Like watching them is like having a stroke. It's awful.
If I had one of those old asteroid stand-up games, I would play that all day long. I love that. And also the game Blitz.
Oh yeah.
NFL Blitz.
Listen, when you boys
Yeah,
come to
no,
town, we have an arcade in Springfield called 1984, and it's nothing but the old games. I don't know if it's $7 or $10. You pay unlimited play.
Do they have asteroids?
Yes,
Call them and find out.
they do. I know it. They have Dig Dug. They have Paperboy. They have all the hits.
What's the name of this place again?
1984.
I'm gonna call them right now. Hold on.
Well,
What?
give them a shout.
1984.
Springfield Mo.
For Springfield.
You can rent the place out for parties. I can't believe I'm shilling for them. It's a great place. Oh God, Tane's taking his pants down.
No, put my pants on.
Tane, don't
See,
tease.
okay,
Don't.
okay, I got the phone number. Hold on.
Putting the pants on.
This will determine if I come to Springfield or not.
Well,
If this is
you're coming in
legit.
Springfield one way or the other.
Yeah,
two.
This will determine. I've gotten out of it a couple times.
You can't bail on me now, brother.
I'm not.
Took a
gonna-
hurricane to get me out of it.
Yeah, I had to bail twice. One time was I was very sick.
Fair.
The other time was Sherry had just like 2 days prior broken her foot and hand,
I remember that.
and she had nobody to take care of her.
Look at that. Taint has gone out into the wild. He is cured.
I honest to God feel better.
Well, yeah. You
But
got
not-
some
I don't know
chaos
what-
in you.
I'm not putting one on and be like, oh, I feel better. And I was sick before. Like I was having a fever in that bed, and now I feel pretty damn good.
I kind of feel like we need to be hawking Uncle Baby Billy's COVID cures. Remember that from Gemstones?
A remedy,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
We need a remedy we can hawk.
Icy hot in a hot shower.
Okay, I'm gonna call these guys right now.
Are you calling them right now, Terry?
Yeah, hang on.
Yeah, boy.
Setting it up.
It's a fantastic place, man. I stand by what I said. It's going to get awkward. So in the meantime,
Well, I hope something happens here.
Technology Terry back on the scene.
What the
Terry's
fuck?
gonna book the whole thing.
It says
No, they
call
book it
now.
for parties.
Let me try this. Okay, here we
When
go.
I thought I was getting sick, this is my box I put together at the store.
Hi, I need to know about some of the. I did. You know, do you have asteroids to play over there?
They got it.
What's Asteroids Deluxe?
Oh, that one's one of my favorites. Let me tell you, it came out in 1982. It has a really cool backdrop. It's kind of like Asteroids, but there's a few differences. Like there's a shield option and there's not a hyperspace option.
Wow, that is awesome. That is so good to know. All right. Well,
It's super fun.
I would like to go there, and I would like to kick your ass on it.
You want to kick my ass? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
Don't-
pretty good. I'm pretty good at this game.
Oh, that's all I got to say. I mean, I got to 50,000. What's your highest?
22 billion.
Liar.
Okay, I
Liar.
lied, and now I'm afraid of you.
It's okay. I like to see that. I'll take the challenge.
All right. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate your time and knowing that it's there. All right. Bye bye.
All right. So Springfield,
Dude.
Missouri, representing with 1984. They have Asteroids and Asteroids Deluxe. In case
That
you're
was
just jumping in.
badass.
Yeah, and also she took you to task, friend.
If
I got
could-
15,000.
work
You wanna
a little bit
go?
better. Yeah, I know. She was. It's like we talked about this on the Lex and Terry show. It's like the day that we had Tracy Austin in, the tennis pro,
Yeah.
and she was like 6 months pregnant, and I told her I could kick her ass in tennis, and she went, "Let's play this afternoon."
Oh shit.
So she told me where to
6
meet.
months.
Lex ended up joining and doing everything too, and so she's 6 months pregnant. And Lex and I are both out there, and we could not return anything she hit to us. We could not, and we played. I had some athletic ability, and it's like I couldn't do anything. Here she is, 6 months pregnant, schooling our ass.
She
Yeah.
beat you like a redheaded stepchild.
That was really
Hello.
cool. Anyway, well, Tate, we're glad you're feeling up and about, but I have a feeling you're not going to be feeling. I hope you're feeling this way a little later on.
I feel good. I do not. I don't know what's up, but I feel so much better.
I think it may be the haircut because you look like like
Yeah.
DJT goes to Dollar General with that hair.
I think it's the healing
Have
benefit.
y'all seen the manager?
Is this
I
one?
need the manager over here.
Is this one of your new characters,
Yes, my name's Tommy.
Tommy?
Hi.
Tommy,
Hi,
the
dude.
disgruntled character, huh?
Yeah, what do you do for a living, Tommy?
I run a rig,
A rig.
a flatbed roll off truck.
Yeah. What's your route? I mean, are you cross country or just in town or what?
Just the Tri-County area.
Oh, nice.
You like them roughnecks, do you?
I'll work on it.
I
Okay.
think it's great. I think it's
We're going to
fantastic.
workshop that. We're going to
Well,
workshop
feel
that.
better,
Truck
Tate.
driver.
Feel better, Tate. You'll be back in your home studio next week, I believe, right?
Yes,
And
that's
then-
right.
And we'll be working on a few of the technical issues. We'll hopefully once again remember, if you got a hot mom,
Yeah,
we
we'll
want
put,
a picture of her.
I'll make sure I put the Gmail or the address onto our Facebook page and our YouTube page and all that, so you can make that submission. But yeah, we'll
Yes.
get there.
And-
I mean, it's a slow jam, kids. Like I'm
and if we-
learning.
And if you're the winner of the hot mom thing, we will send you, not your mom, we will send you the high end $70 version of the KAOS podcast hoodie from Nike.
Yeah, $70.
The
Yeah.
same one we sent to Pharrell, okay?
The same one we sent to the Frau that
The
he
same
wore.
one,
Yeah.
I'm still wearing my old Channel Islands surf hoodie from back in 2012.
Dude,
so-
I just took one off.
We
Did
sent
you
that
really?
Ty Sagat guy one too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So Keith in the comments says, I thought this was on Tuesday and Thursday, and I think that's kind of important to point out so
Shut
people
up,
will come
Keith.
back. All right. All right, Tommy, calm
Come
down.
on, Keith, you're fucking. Listen, here's what the problem is that right now you can always go up. You know what I mean? And this is now KAOS. The first one was the late night radio show. That was the Tuesday, Thursday. This is KAOS. Right now we're starting it once a week and we're going to build from there. We can always add a show, but that's depending on you guys. The only way that we will able to do that is it worth it? Are you guys going to share it? Are you going to tell your friends about it? Are you going to, on the podcast, or on YouTube, share it with people. Help us
Yeah.
out a little bit, guys.
From Seattle to Springfield to the out there in the Dead Sea. We can get all over the place.
Yes, exactly. Well, guys, it's been fun.
It's been a great one.
And thank you for the thoughtful and thought-provoking questions, especially the fingering one.
Especially the one I came up with and led the show with. I think that was the best. Okay, I think everyone knows.
I gotta say, if you're gonna try to judge between, did you ever see somebody's dead or what it feels like
Dead Facebook or getting fingered.
what it feels like to get fingered?
I
You
kinda-
know where I'm going.
I kind of liked it when the girl from the arcade bowed up at you with 15,000.
She really
No,
did.
no, she
she
was
doesn't give
fantastic.
two shits. And when you come out for the Lex and Terry Subpar Classic, we're gonna make that happen because
Yeah.
she's gonna remember that call. She's gonna be like, that motherfucker.
No, we need to reach out to her. I think I might have a crush.
Cool.
Yeah.
So we're going to put up on Facebook right when we're coming on next because people are asking. I like the thought of the chaos is like, you got to pay attention, man. Follow the show. We'll
It's
let you know.
chaotic.
Yeah.
What day, we're not going to hold us to it now, but right now, I kind of like Wednesdays personally. I kind of like it, but we don't have to do it every Wednesday. I don't mind mixing it up a little bit, a little earlier there, a little later there, just to see what,
Yeah.
hit a different audience every time.
That's right. And
Till
audience,
we find our biggest draw, and then we just
Yeah.
go there.
yeah. Well, thanks for everyone for kicking in. We're going to end the stream right now, and we'll probably see you next week at some point. Sound good, boys?
Sounds
Bye.
good. Love you guys.
Adios. All right, guy. Well, he just jumped off. Dang, was like, fucking, I'm out of here.
I think he was trying to go die. I guarantee you tomorrow he ain't going to be
The
running.
hospice is going to come back in.
I enjoyed that. Thank you, man.
Man, thank
I
you.
know it's
I
hard
think
to run all the stuff there, but was there a problem at the start? Did you have to
I had to reload the destinations.
really wonder why?
Well, but it wasn't. I had to type them in. I just had to hit the plus sign again, and I'm really sorry, man.
No, don't apologize. I just wonder why. What the deal is there?
I'm just learning. It's a learning curve, and
Yeah.
we'll get there.
It's really good. I mean, and I can do stuff on this end as well. If I can start uploading some of these videos,
Yeah, man.
just taking the call, and if I put my phone on speakerphone. In fact, this phone